Hello guys, it's your boy Tomato, and today I am going to be teaching you guys on how you can get your own shop and how you can add your own custom stuff into the shop in Roblox Studio. So firstly, you're going to want to click on the link in the description. It's going to open the creator store and bring you here. This is the model where you have all of you have like all of your stuff that you need. Open the studio. It's going to open the studio. And then if something pops up here like, are you sure you want to open Roblox Studio? Click on Open Roblox Studio or Cancel. But I mean, if you're doing this tutorial, I would click on Open. But now that you're in it, you're good. So now you're going to want to back up, right? Just back up. And then drag this all the way down so then you can't see it and nobody can see it. Sword. Now that you've done that, you're going to want to open your ShopGUI folder. Left click it, drag it to the left, and so then you can see the whole name. So it says unencrypted and replicated storage. That means to go to the replicated storage, put it in there, right click it, ungroup it, and then do the same exact thing with every one that says to ungroup in whichever thing it says to ungroup it in. So ungrouped server script service, put it in, ungroup and server storage, put it in there, ungroup and starter GUI, put it in there, ungroup. Now you're going to want to open your shop GUI, click on shop frame. So then this will pop up, this outlining, and then click on visible. It'll show you your whole shop. And then if you don't like the color of it, you can go here, background, and then you can change the color to whatever you want. And then if you do change the color, you have to change the color of this. So then it could be the same exact thing as this. So then it'll match. But you could do whatever you want with it. If you don't want it to match, or if you do, but I want mine to match. But when I make this visible, it's going to be the same. Alright, now let's do this. So to test if this actually works, to like buy it, first you're going to want to publish your game. So this is only for people who haven't published their game yet. So like if they're making a game and if they haven't published it yet up to like, Roblox, and then this isn't for them. This is for the people that haven't done that haven't like published their game and that haven't that haven't published it and like haven't even messed with this part right here. So if you did publish your game already without all of this stuff, just skip to the time on the screen or in the comments. So for the people that haven't saved their game or haven't published it, test game 5. That's what I'm gonna name mine. And then it's going to close it. Man, look at all of these, man. I've been working my butt off trying to make this tutorial and I just kept on messing up. Alright, and then you see this one? It's a duplicate, but then everybody else is like, not everybody else, but everything else is in here. So the one with this arrow, right click, and you're going to want to delete it. So delete them. Not them, but if you duplicated it on accident, then delete the both of them. But if it's only one, then just delete that one. Do not delete this one though, without the arrow. Now to test it, go to game settings. No, not team test. Go to game settings, security, enable studio access to API services. Save. Now to actually test it, open your shop frame and click on this and then make it invisible. Now, with this line of code, this is going to really test if the buyable shop or if the buyable item really works. So, you're here, you have 0 coins, and then to make your player have a bunch of coins, go to /console, switch to server, command line, and then type in game dot players dot your Roblox username, so that's mine, and you see it right there too. If you want to add me, leader stats dot coins dot value space equals space and how many coins you want. So I want that much coins, 100 billion. So much I got. Now open your tool shop, and then it's going to show this. Click on buy, click on equip, and now your sword is here. So now we know that this works. Now, here's how to add your own stuff. So now make this visible. So then you can see your shop. And then to add another item, right click on sword, click on duplicate, and then it's gonna make another thing. And then when you do that, so for my second item, I'm gonna use a handgun for my second item that I want. Handgun. Click on one that has, and then click on one that says this. So put this tool into starter pack, click on no. And then see this, you're going to want to drag this into server storage. And then it's not in the tools. So when you drag it in there, drag it into tools. Now it's in the tools. Then in your tools, you see the handgun. Make sure that your and make sure that's your new item, right? Make sure that this frame is the exact same name as your tool. So the same exact capitalization and the same exact, punctuation, if there even is any punctuation in your name. So handgun, exactly the same thing. And then to change the price, open this, click on price, and then change this to whatever you want. So like I'm changing it to 500. Actually 375. And then it's 375 actually. Now to change the price on here so it doesn't confuse your game players, change this to whatever your value says so it doesn't confuse your players. And then to change the image, we click on your image and then go to image right here, add image, choose file. And then don't add a real one like this because I got a warning for adding that. So just add like a toy Nerf gun, maybe like that one, your handgun, and create. That was in here, and there is your second item. Now, if you wanted to make items like 3 items in a row, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you would want to click on shop frame, and then make this, big enough to fit another one of those in there. And then to test if it fits in there, you duplicate this one. And then it fits in there. And then just drag this to the middle so then it'll be lined up. And then see, this has and then this thing has a scroll. So then you can add as much items as you would like. As much items as you would like. And then if you wanted to add more and more items than the max, just put this down, just like, put that down. And then it'll do that. But I don't want to do that, so I'm going to just undo that. So now you're here, right? And then if you want to add another item, so like just, so basically do the same thing I told you to do with the handgun one. So this is going to be called minigun. And I want this to be 500 coins. And then you see this. If you then add the handgun right here, it's going to confuse players even more. Then if the price. And then for the minigun, if you don't know how to add a image, this is how you add an image. So go to your web, type in whatever your thing is. So like if I wanted a minigun, I will go to images. Click on the kids one. Or like like a plastic one. And then I will click on the screenshot button. And then I will crop this. Crop it. And then I would save it to, and then it'll save to my photos. It'll save to your photos whenever you let go of this. And then, it'll save to your files. So to make that thing work, click on this, or click on whichever one that puts these 6 squares around it. Click on the image. Click on this right here. Add image. Create. Yeah, choose file. And then go to your minigun that you made. Create. Now you have your minigun. And see? Now this will work. And then make sure that it's the same exact name. So like, oh wait, I haven't even put my minigun in there yet. I haven't even put my minigun in there yet. So get your minigun, right? Minigun. No. And then you're going to drag this into tools. And then make sure that this is the same exact name as this. So change this to capital M minigun or whatever your name is on there. And then the minigun price, handgun price is $375, right? And this one is 500. Yep, it's for this one exactly. I've heard the answer. Now your item should be working. Let's test it one more time to see if I can buy all the items that I want. And oh yeah, by the way, this is autosave, so it saves your coins too. So you could click on, and then see it saves when you also buy the item, which is so cool. So it remembers who you are, and then if you can do that, yep, it remembers who you are. Handgun buy, quit. Close this, and it works. Yep. how your items work. Now, how to make it where everybody has a certain amount. So when somebody joins, they don't have 0 and they have a certain amount that everybody else has. So how to do that is copy and paste this script in the description, right? I want you to copy and paste this script in the description that I put in there. So I'm copy and pasting it from Google Docs because that's the easiest way for me. And then you're going to want to go to script service and then click on this leader stats / data store. Remove all of this because that's the wrong script and then paste this in. And then this, right? This is what's going to like give the amount. So like if you put it to 1, so like if you put it to 10, right? So like if you put it to 10 and then you play it, everybody in the server should get 10 coins. If you changed it to like that much, then everybody's going to get that amount of coins. But sometimes it like doesn't save it, but that's okay. But sometimes it does. Maybe it's just too much zeros. So mine will be that much here. That much is good enough, right? Guys, I mean, come on. 10,000. All right. And then if you wanted to add more items, you would do the same exact thing and then get it from your toolbox. And then that's how you can use or get items from the toolbox. No, I'm just kidding, man. This isn't scared away. So this is how you can make your own GUI and then change the colors and then customize it yourself with your own customization tools. And then this is how you can make your own items into GUI because all the other tutorials out there are like with like game passes and they use like game pass like stores and not like a regular store. So for this is only handheld stuff. So you can't add like hats and stuff in here, sadly, but you can add other stuff like a kick hammer or like maybe a staff GUI with like a code into it. And then I'll make a tutorial on that next with the staff. That's like a staff item GUI, and then you could get a kick hammer or like staff store, like a staff store or a staff shop. But yeah, so this is how you can make your own items and add them into your own shop. And this is how you can get your own items, get your own shop, and how you can make your own GUI. I hope you guys really liked this tutorial, and I hope this really helped you out a lot, and I hope that you can make a great game with my shop that I made myself from scratch. Alright guys, well, yeah, so this is the end of the video. The tomato tag Discord server will be in the description, and the tomato tag, the tomatoes mod hub will be in the description, and so the tomatoes mod hub, and so that server is the one where you will get all of your scripts from and everything that you need to get to make your Roblox game from. So I love you guys. Peace out. Have a great day. And just know that Jesus loves you. I hope this really helped you out a lot, guys. Peace.